Traveling throughout DayZ, you learn to pick things up and drop them on the go, making snap decisions with every new item you encounter. Here, I'll tell you a few things you should consider keeping and the reasons you should be keeping them. Although their primary uses may be obvious, their secondary or even tertiary uses may not be. As always, if you like the video, please leave a like and a subscribe. I'm a very small channel and it genuinely helps me out so much. But without further ado, let's get into the video. I can hear one in here. Oh, sorry, should have knocked. Just a bunch of guys chilling out in a crate. Nothing suspicious here. The first thing on the list, and I have mentioned this before, is a spark plug. Honestly, keeping this in your inventory even if you don't plan on building a car is extremely useful. The reason behind this is simple. When other players park, store or hide cars, they usually only take a spark plug with them to stop other players from driving their hard-earned car away. They never really take a battery, wheel or radiator because they're too heavy and they just take up too much space. But a spark plug is a single slot and it's practical to keep, meaning not only do you not really lose any space, but you can usually drive any other player's car you encounter. It's just worth keeping. Next is a screwdriver. Although it can be used to secure engine parts in place, this is not the reason you should keep them. Not only can you stealth kill zombies with one, but they also allow you to disarm mines for whatever reason. The use and effectiveness of the usage of mines seems to be increasing, especially around the northwest airfield. Just whip one out, approach it and click disarm. I believe you're also able to attempt a disarm with a shovel, but don't do it. It'll explode every time. Yep. Indeed I am. Another thing is something I see people throw away all the time and it confuses me because they're so useful. It's multivitamins. These little pills are incredible. They can give near immunity to most illnesses and this can affect everything from drinking water to getting colds. They can also help speed up recovery of some illnesses you have when coupled with other medications. They cost 2 slots and last around 5 minutes each pill. If I find that I'm shivering too much and my temperature gauge is blue, I always take one and never seem to get a cold. I always keep multivitamins with me. Next is nails. Okay, so this is a weird one because they're not exactly light. However, they do have a multitude of uses available for different situations. For example, not only can you combine them with a bat to make a nailed bat, adding cut damage to your weapon, you can also use them to build a wooden crate to store items or bury them, or you can build fences and watchtowers. And because they're so highly demanded for base building and not exactly the easiest things to find across the map, they have a pretty high trade value on most servers. I always keep any nails for those reasons. Another item, hear me out, is sunglasses. They can now block out sun rays, giving you an advantage if you're roughly south facing in a gunfight. They can also keep out pesky rays, which to me is just a benefit. Next, I'd recommend carrying a few pieces of unboxed ammo you probably won't use. This sounds weird, but being able to distract zombies by throwing a loose shell is actually pretty useful, especially considering most players won't hear it drop nearby, so you can use it to mess with them. So it appears I made a proverbial boo-boo. And that is the end of this incredibly short video.